right, guys, we're back from the range, and let me tell you, this ZEROHAWK EM1, I am extremely impressed with what they did. This thing held up incredible. The torture test went very, very well. I'll show you guys the housing here. Nothing major, no cracks, nothing but just normal scuff marks, as you guys can see there. There is some light scalding from the heat test when we put the torch against it on the plastic here, but the button still works. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. So you can see the dot there is on low. We're going to go high so you guys can take a look. There it is cranked up, and then we're going to crank it back down. And there it is. So buttons still work. It's still fully functional. Everything is intact. Like I said, no cracks on the glass, not the rear glass, not the front glass. Nothing went inside the emitter. Nothing, no water, no fog, no condensation. Everything just held up really, really well. And it stayed on zero. You guys saw in that range footage, we put it through some, maybe, I don't know, 200 rounds or so. Now, before the torture test, we ran this for a couple hundred rounds as well to get it zeroed in and get a good feel for it, and everything ran perfectly fine. But what red dot doesn't run good when it's new, right? So we put it through its paces. We put it through that torture test you guys just saw, put a couple hundred shots down the range after the torture test, and I was extremely impressed with the fact that it held zero. Nothing changed. It was like nothing ever happened. And this is definitely something that's going to give a lot of other red dots out there some issues, especially ones that are charging, 3 or 4 times more than what this one costs. So an awesome, dependable, reliable red dot for my personal experience. Definitely one that I would run on my EDC, something I would trust my life with. Through 500 rounds and through a torture test, this thing held up awesome. So definitely worth taking a look at. I'll leave a link in the description and see if I can give you guys a discount code as well for this one. All right, so we torture tested a red dot from ZEROHAWK, which is a 3 MOA and 32 MOA reticle option dot, and they also have a green dot now that's available, as you guys can see. And this one, as opposed to having that multi-reticle system, comes in a 6 MOA dot. So if you're the type that prefers a larger dot just right off the bat, or even just green over red, this is going to be the dot for you. Me personally, I do prefer green over the red, and this is honestly a really, really solid option, and this is one that I will be running on my EDCs moving forward. So let me know in the comments what you guys think of ZEROHAWK and their release of the EM1. Again, this is an RMSE footprint red dot or green dot, and it does come with an MOS adapter plate and an RMR adapter plate. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. Hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But if you already have, I appreciate you guys so much. God bless you, and I'll see you on the next video.